Hey guys, hallo und willkommen. It's Daily Timeguessr time. Mr. Bean goes to Paris. He did that in one of his movies. Can't place it though, from a time perspective, I mean. What does that say? We had a Mr. Bean photo on Timeguessr, I think. But I can't remember when that was. I would say it's around about the 2000s, early 2000s. I mean, this is a map of Paris, but probably there is... Oh, there is. Vous êtes ici, so let's assume we are ici. La Défense. La Grande Arche. Now what do we see here? We see some kind of dome. Should probably be that dome. Or not. Let's just quickly... That's La Grande Arche. Grande Arche. Ah no, that's the dome. And that's the building he's standing in front of. Probably quite in the middle. Probably this thing isn't really here. They probably just put it there because, well, for the movie. Okay. 2007 actually, okay. So it was a lot later than I thought. Oh, one of those old photos again, where I tend to look at the edge to see if there are any notes or scribbles, but yeah, there are some here, but none which would give away the date. National Theatre. Can't really read this or that. Horse-drawn carriages all around. Dupree. Republican headquarters. For mayor. Jacobi. American restaurant. Usually I'd say you wouldn't say American, you wouldn't have an American restaurant in America. James B. Shoemaker, Justice and Peace, Notary. That's a difficult one, for me at least. Billiard. I think I'm missing some sort of clue. Here. Grace Russell Baby, Frederick something, Oscar Haas, Win Stacy's. I mean, these names all sound American. Republican headquarter sounds American. Actually, how do you do that? That's quite a feature that I have scrolled past Missouri building all that time. Okay, well, that's an achievement of its own. Missouri, that's Missouri, right? Jacoby. What is the headquarter of Missouri? It's probably not Kansas City. It never is the nearly never is the biggest city, or one of the big cities. Is it like Jefferson? Does that look like it might be this hilly? I mean, it has the Missouri State Museum and the Governor's Mansion. So I would assume this is the headquarter, the capital, and it makes sense to have the Republican headquarter there. Don't think that, and the National Theatre. I don't think that Jacoby is like a town name. No. So we're going. Is that hilly enough though? Is there a theatre around? A national theatre? I mean, this could still be there if we are in the right city. I don't know. doesn't feel right. I mean, my only reasoning here is that the Republican headquarters would probably be in your capital city. But yeah, that's about it. Time perspective, very early, like maybe 1904, something like that. 1900, and it was in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. Moving on. 2024, 2025, so we would say it's current. No. No. Nothing. Other than it's Cyrillic. I mean, blue and yellow makes you think Ukraine, right? Not sure about that. I've tried to make any sense of this, but no, nothing comes up. Also blue and yellow there. I mean, Ukrainians celebrating due to the current situation could be anywhere in the world basically, but let's assume this is hometown Ukraine, if it is Ukraine at all. I mean, it probably says here what it is. But I wouldn't have any better guess. Where could we be? Somewhere with a bit of green, but yeah, that could be anywhere downtown, right? Okay. Zaporizhia, did it say Zaporizhia somewhere here? Maybe it did. Café, Restaurant, Max, that sounds German. Hypotheken. Something Aktion, Fraktion. Don't know. This kind of church tower looks southern German or Austrian. Konditorei, Café, Friseur, yeah, that's all German wording. Could still be Austria though. I mean, the mountains also make you think Alpenregion, Alp region. Konditorei, Café, whatever. Yeah, could be either, to be fair. There's no, I mean, that's one way of writing Friseur, hairdresser. The other one in German would be with an Ö umlaut, but yeah. It's also probably what they use in Austria. Can't really read that. Kleider, so dresses. Not sure about that. Auktion could also be an auction, something. Hypotheken. Schirme. Again, nothing. Hypotheken. There's nothing to me that screams, oh, that is Germany, or oh, that is Austria, to me, to be fair. This uniform also could be either. No, at least I can't see any flags. And to be fair, I don't know this statue, which looks like might be Mary, or might also be a guy. I mean, there's a flag here, which is not, which seems to be neither the Austrian nor the German flag. No number plates to be seen, so really nothing to go by. Nothing to go by. Would it be morning or evening? I'm just thinking about if it's morning, then this would be east and the mountains would be in the south, which would rather indicate southern Germany, and if this is evening, this would be west, indicating in the north. Okay, I'll go with southern Germany to be quite fair with you. No, not fair. Just to make any kind of guess now. Oh, we could be here in. Let me just quickly check Salzburg. There is a place in Salzburg with. I think a bigger statue. I need to find downtown, a little downtown here. No, not really. Not really. Okay. Maybe it's like Garmisch. I'll just quickly check a few potential towns which I would think make sense. No. Hmm. Also doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay, where do I go? I think I'll go Garmisch, just because. Somewhere downtown. In what would be the '30s? '35, and it was Innsbruck. Okay. So it wasn't southern Germany, but actually Austria. Anyway. Okay, this would probably be Venice. I mean, not sure which of the many cathedrals that is. I know I've spent already too much time on the on the last round, and this is, I don't know who this is, neither of them. They look like the 60s to me, yeah. Yeah, early 60s. 60s, oh, that was actually Kennedy, and we were over there. What's done to the final score? 45,700, roughly. Yeah, yes, bit of a mix. Locations okay, but not convincingly okay. All in all, well, not still a good result. Relander close to 49 again. Panda also with a strong 46,466. History Hobo just behind me with 45,417. One of his weaker scores, I would say. yeah, it will be interesting to see what his video will show. Sandy also with a 45, so 3 of us here with a 45. Durs is 43 and Figbug 40, so everyone on the leaderboard here above 40k, which I think is good, given that there weren't many, well, yeah, on some rounds, on the first round especially, there was a good clue as to the locations. The others were, except for Venice, probably not that clear from a location perspective. Yeah, thanks for watching, and see you again tomorrow, I hope. Bye bye.